Hey guys, what's going on? I'm gonna do a quick video log right here. Just some updates from Yugioh news. Talk about what's been going on recently, what's happening at the locals, um, what kind of decks I'm playing currently, any new cards I got. Went to YCS Long Beach. So let's start off with what's happened recently. So what's happened recently with YCS? I went to YCS Long Beach, the 100th. Of course, you get the tour bus mat. I'm sure everyone knows about it already. No need to show it. It's a really nice mat. A lot of people are selling theirs. A buddy of mine that went sold his. I'm probably not going to be selling mine. It's kind of a memory, souvenir. I took, I went X2 drop. I First round I played against Black Queens, John. So if you see this video, John did pretty good. We went to the third game. He destroyed me the third game. I wasn't drawing good at all. I played windups at the match. So I lost my first round. Kind of wanted to win that one, but what can you do? Second round, I played against Light Sworns. Me and the guy had both lost. His name's Sam. So Sam, good job, man. He didn't. I don't think he ever drew a JD. He milled. I think the third round. I think we went to three. The third round, he milled two JDs, which was really bad. I knew I had the game at that point. I think he dropped BLS, but I got rid of it somehow. I think he attacked into my monster instead of removing it, and I deprisoned. But somehow I got rid of it. I was thankful he didn't just remove my monster. Third round, I played against Heroes. I don't know the guy's name. We both were there kind of late. So I was waiting to get my token because they give away free tokens. So I was waiting to get my free token. So yeah, I went and got the token and everything, and we both showed up late. I thought he was going to be a no-show because the time had already started. It was about 35 minutes, I think, and he came up. I didn't get his name, but Heroes, he destroyed me 2-0. I don't know. I haven't really played against Heroes. No one really plays them at locals. One guy, Chris, plays them, but not the version that everyone else plays. So it's kind of hard to play against something, play test against something that no one has. Now I believe Mikey's going to start playing them at my locals, and Gustavo might. Not sure. I'm still sticking with windups. I drew into the loop one game the whole YCS. One game drew into the loop. I was pretty mad. I was drawing horrible. YCS though, it was really fun. Me, Gustavo, and Mikey from D1 Sports went. D1 Sports, Selma, of course. No one else. A bunch of us were supposed to go, but only us three went. And then my dad came along for the ride, helped me drive and stuff. It was pretty fun. We got there on Friday about 5:30. We got on the road about probably 1 from Selma. Pretty good drive. No major accidents or anything. Once we got down into like the 405, some bikes just. If you want to watch my other video, you can see our video logs along the way. Some bikes are just flying by. I think one guy almost hit the Prius that was next to us or something. It was pretty crazy. But yeah, YCS trip was good. Good 3 days off. We went Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, like I said, Friday when we got there about 5:30. Went to registration. Registration took about 20-30 minutes with paperwork and everything. Line was really short. From Friday, I didn't think many people were going to be there. As many as almost 4,500 the next day. So yeah, there was Friday said there's probably about 1,000 there. And I thought, maybe double, maybe 2,000 people will be here. But no, on Saturday we went in the morning. We got there about 9:30, 9:40 because we were like, oh, we got to show up early so we can get our postings, our tables, and everything. Get everything situated. We showed up about 9:40, and we just saw so many people. As soon as we walked up, The line was stretched around the building. It was crazy. Um, we were like, okay, let's walk inside. We walked inside. We saw line, of course, going all the way in. We walk downstairs. We see all the tables are full, completely almost. And these are people that have already registered or filling out paperwork. There's still a line outside the building. We're like, where are they going to fit all these people? So we're like, okay, let's just sit down and see what's going on. Met up with well, we didn't meet them at that time, but Jeff and Daphne. They go to D1 sometimes. You guys are seeing this, shout out to you. Had a fun weekend with you guys. Let's see, you guys. I think you guys were still in line when we got there. We were sitting at a table. We sat at a table for a while. Jeff and Daphne came over. We were play testing with some people sitting next to us. I didn't catch your guys' names. Sorry, guys sitting next to us. One chick had dragons, and then the other guy had heroes. I think they're from LA. Not sure. So we were playtesting against them. We didn't take anything to trade on Saturday. Sorry. So we were just playtesting against them. Other than that, though, I mean, Saturday we didn't start until 1 o'clock, and that was even crazy. We were like, how are they going to do 9 rounds? I didn't even know they had bumped it up to 12 rounds yet, but 9 rounds of Swiss. That was going to be crazy. Like I said, played my my few rounds. I played 3 rounds total. I was going to play the 4th, but I figured, might as well just drop. I wanted to play the Dragons Collide Structure Deck Challenge, try to win the mat. Played 1 round of that, and I was like, kind of tired of it, because it's not about strategy as much as about who draws the cards that they need at the time. Everyone has the same deck. After that, we kind of hung out with our little group, me, Mikey, Gustavo, Daphne, and Jeff for a little while. On Saturday, we left, I want to say 8 o'clock, roughly, maybe 7 on Saturday. I'm not sure. I was tired. Everyone was tired. We went to a hotel. Mikey just knocked out. He was exhausted. Me and Gustavo play tested a little bit, and that's about it. Went and hit the bed. Woke up on Sunday, and I was like, we're gonna leave Long Beach by 1, so let's get down, go do some trading, go do some buying, see what we can do. Sorry about that. Go do some buying. I bought 2 Forbidden Chalice off some guys, $8 each, which I thought is a pretty good deal. One of them was first edition, one's not. I sold my Zen mains, which had some scratches on the back and other stuff. I sold it for $70 to a vendor, which I thought was really good. I might have been able to get 80, maybe 90 from someone there, but I was like, what, $70 from a vendor, that's good to me. Shout out to collectorscache.com. Those guys I dealt with while I was there. I looked at everyone else's prices, and they had the pretty good prices there. They were willing and dealing all day. The guy I was dealing with, I believe he was maybe an owner or something, because he was giving me all the good deals. My Zen mains, like everyone else, wanted to buy it for like 60 and under. He told me 65. I told him 70. It's yours, and we dealt from there. But yeah, shout out to them. Pretty good buys. A buddy of mine, Gustavo, bought 2 Phoenix chains for I think 25 and 29. And then I bought a Solemn Warning First Ed from the Duelist Revolution booster pack for 15, and I traded another one for pretty decent trade. So I got 2 Ultras now. I bought a Torrential Tribute that had a slight bend in it for 9. Ultra. From the, I think it was MRD or something like that. I don't remember exactly where it's from. Bought a Super Monster Reborn for 20, which I kind of overpaid on it, but I wanted one. That's the whole reason I went down there, was to find the cards I need. I did some trading. Got rid of some stuff that I didn't really need. I got rid of my tour bus, which I didn't want. Got rid of my Ultimate Colossal Fighter. I was trying to get rid of my my Super Snowman Eaters from the Turbo Pack, but no one was really biting. I was selling them for 2 for 50, but Yeah, all in all though, it was a good weekend. I would have to say I really want to go back. Maybe go to a regional up north at Sacramento. I believe they have them or something. Maybe take a trip up there one time. We'll see. It's a fun experience though. If you're into Yu-Gi-Oh and you got a little extra money sometimes, or maybe you can go with someone who's already going. I would definitely go to a YCS. Even though this one was really crazy and there was like 4,500 people, I still had fun. Um, yeah, so I would definitely go. It was very fun. Um, Shout out to the guys who went with me, Mikey, Gustavo, people we met there. I met some guys from Stockton. Shout out to you guys. Cool people trading. We were just waiting in line talking. I met a lot of friendly Yugi players. Yu-Gi-Oh players, they're pretty chill. Easy to talk to. We started talking about rulings and what could happen if this happens or that happens. So it was pretty cool, pretty decent weekend. You know what? It's funny. I went into the event preparing for windups and Zectors, Dark Worlds, those kind of the meta decks. And I pretty much, the only meta deck I played was Heroes once. And the guy didn't even know how to play it really. It was my fault, of course. He attacked. One thing I should have changed is he attacked into my Snowman Eater with Alias, and when I flipped Snowman Eater and targeted Alias, he chained Gemini Spark, and I was like, I don't think you can do that. And he's like, yeah, you can. I've been doing it all weekend, and I was like, okay, I should have called Judge at that time. And then the second time, he attacked into my Snowman Eater again with an Alias, and I targeted his Alias, and he chained Super Poly. And I was like, can't do that. I told him this time, I'm like, I know for sure you can't do that. And then this guy sitting next to me playing windups, he was like, yeah, he can't do that. And I was like, that's what I thought. And he's like, yeah, I'm a judge. He's like, I know the rulings. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, yeah. So I told the guy, and he was like, oh, okay. So he set it back face down and destroyed his Alias, but he was still able to get everything else off and go into Shining and all that kind of stuff. So it was a pretty good weekend. He played pretty good. I don't think, even if I had stopped the Gemini Spark, if he had not played at that time, I would have won. But you never know. Let's see what else. Nothing much happened at Long Beach. I didn't have enough time to go to the actual beach like I wanted to. Yugioh took all of Saturday and Friday night. Sunday we didn't stay out late because we wanted to beat the traffic. And good thing we did, as you'll see in my other video. There's some accidents, and then there's even some snow on the grapevine. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but yeah. So thanks, guys. Peace out. If you have any questions about YCS Long Beach that I didn't cover in here, I can go over my deck profile if you want. Just send me a message or comment, actually. Pretty much it's still the same today. I made some few tweaks here and there, but yeah, I'm probably using it for a while. Even though windups probably aren't going to top this format, I still really like them. I like being able to go to the loop first turn. Oh, and Maxi does not hurt windups as much as people think Valor does. Because if you Maxi me, I can still keep going off if I want. Or I can go into Zen main, set up the D, or I can just stop. I can just say leave my rat and my rabbit or something else on the field and just say go. You get a 1-for-1. Now Valor, if I go into Zen Mighty and then you Valor my Zen Mighty, most of the time people will summon it in attack position. So that's where I learned over the weekend, summon it in defense all the time. So if you Valor Zen Mighty, unless I have a book, a compulse, a rabbit, or something to chain it to book, because if you chain book, if you chain to your Valor. If I chain book to your Valor and book my Zen Mighty, the effect still goes off. It was ruled. So because it's no longer face up, so the effect Valor doesn't affect it anymore. So the effect still goes off. So yeah, if you guys want me to do anything, give me a comment down below. All right, peace, guys.